And go.
What's up, everyone? I go by the Black Sheep, aka the Indigo Girl Next Door, and welcome to the behind the scenes of my first ever music video and short film, Starseed Disco Part 1, starring Deborah Paulson and, of course, me, the Black Sheep. Hey everybody. I know it's been a year, guys. A lot has changed. Let's see. I cut my hair. I had my first performance. Yay!
That makes me never found I'm done with the cycles. I'm done with the daydreams, done with the days, done with what told. Because the break got me in pain and hurting. And I'm not in control. No, I'm not your smoke. I am stuck here, watching it unfold. It's too deep. This
Look at me go, guys. Oh, I'm in a movie. It's called Noise and Neighbors. Check it out. It's on Showmax, you guys. It's about music. It's about friendship. Yeah, and it combines my two favorite art forms, music and acting. So go and check out your girl. Oh, I work a 9 to 5. Yeah, that's part of the reason why this behind the scenes took so long for me to put out, because
girl, I'm working. Rent is due every month.
Rent is due every month and I have to get my juice back, and that's exactly what I'm doing. But I figured it's better late than never. Here I am, here it is, you know. Oh, and I was robbed. Aww. For the first time in my whole entire life, I was robbed, guys. Like, I do live in a very, like, ratchet place, but, like, I didn't think I was the type to get robbed like that. Like, I understand I'm petite and stuff, but how? And I understand I'm a girly, but, like, how? Anyways, I got robbed, guys. They took everything. It was like my first day at my 9 to 5, so that just made it even worse. I'll tell you how.
Really?
But these things happen. I lost a lot of footage, like I lost a lot of videos because a lot of the videos are on my phone. But yeah. Enough of that. Let's continue with the video.
Go.
Believe it or not, this was the last scene that we had to film in town, and we had to do so much, but we did what we had to do as the Indigo Girls, and we got the job done.
Go.
By this time, this was like,
what was that? Okay, James.
I don't know, like 1 a.m. Deborah wasn't making sense. I couldn't hear her. The music was too loud. I was tired. We had a long day, and I was like, girl, I can't keep walking like this. I've been walking around these Louboutins, and I can't do it no more. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go all the way back to like 2 p.m. when we were getting our face beat and setting up for scene 1. Things were still cute, Shem. Things were still cute. So we didn't know that life was still gonna get to us. But shout out to Vivid Beauty who did my makeup, and shout out to Deborah. Yes.
Please get a nice picture of me.
Take 1.
Scene 1 went pretty fast, Shem, I'm not gonna lie. It was fast, but I also think we spent way too much time on scene 1 in retrospect, because we were having so much fun. It was cute, the setup was cute, and we were just having fun, Shem. But we weren't paying attention to the time, which is not that smart. But now we know, you know, it was our first ever project, and now we know for future, ukuthi girl, even if you're having fun,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Next up was the bedroom scene. It's giving Lauryn Hill, India Arie. You know, we giving those vibes, you know. This scene took actually a short time to record. The setup took long because look how cute it is. Shout out to Deborah because she did such a cute job. Guys, we left the candles on. Like, we left the bedroom, like we left my apartment. We went to town with the candles on. And when we came back, we were like, hey, Bo. So we were moving on to the hallway scene, but then I couldn't open the door and say how. But I ended up getting it, and we were on to the hallway scene, the third scene. Guys, the hallway scene was so hard to shoot, and it was moments like this when, as an actor, you realize, ukuthi, you are not the director. You can't see what the director is seeing. So, child, you have to listen to instructions, and you have to do it over and over again to get the shot. So it was cool having an actress as a director because they know what it's like to be in front of the camera and to take instructions, but they also know how to be behind the camera and see what looks good, you know. So shout out to Deborah, the actress, the director, period.
And you are fine. Like, stand normally as you would walk to the front, and then just shove it and walk past. Shove it while you walk past. And
Next.
And for me, run back and go inside.
Now it was time for the elevator scene, my favorite scene. Yo, this scene was so crazy to shoot because we had to go to different floors and there's people walking in and out. And guys, there's so much footage that was lost of people walking in and out of the elevator while we're doing this, and it was so funny. But anyways, I was robbed, so yeah.
Oh, you look nice. Thank you.
The direction for this scene was quite easy. I was supposed to look down and then look up at the stranger who's a starseed and just act natural. But I was like, this is not. I was like, I ain't geek. Anyways, I ended up getting it. But then Uderica was being shady. I was like, girl, stop. Don't be shady towards me.
Girl, you're not gonna look at me the whole time.
This scene really tested me as an actress because it's so hard to act like someone is there when they're not actually there. Like TV actors, I really do applaud them. It was so hard. And it didn't help that people are coming in and out. I was like... Wait.
Yes, you can come in.
This was the worst nightmare for a socially awkward person like me. Like, I could feel his aura. And say, stop looking at me. Hey, nalonak. And say, oh gosh. Anyways, Uderica killed her scene. She did the things to be done. She said, yeah, I am an actress. Yes, I am gonna do a one take. And that's gonna be it. Got it? Good. Look at her go. She's like, yeah, I am an emo girl. Yes, I'm listening to music and I'm in an elevator. Got it? Good. Okay, now it is time for us to head to town. Guys, we were so behind schedule-wise. It was like 9 o'clock. No, it was like 10 o'clock. Anyways, this is us yapping.
They're not gonna know. Yeah, I went recently to...
She has more depth. Okay.
Oh.
You kind of like, okay.
Yay! And this is city, and this is city, and this is city. Push right now. Be mysterious quickly.
So now, it was time to go to town. And baby, so much went down. I lost my purse. I lost my wig. But I didn't lose my pride. I'm joking, y'all. Let me tell you what happened. something, guys. So we had 500 rand budget, and shout out to my mom, Hlonipile Kabela. Shout out to you, girl. She sponsored the music video, and we had 500 rand. We had already used like 380. Transport, makeup, food. And we had to go to places that didn't require entrance. First of all, we were too cute to be paying for entrance. Like, excuse me, no, don't play with me right now. Second of all, we didn't have the budget, and all the places that didn't require entrance were just like bars, and they were like lounge areas. That was not the vibe that we were looking for. We were looking for like a dance floor and people actually dancing and having fun. And we went to this one place, and we started downstairs, and we were like, girl, this is not the vibe. Let's go check upstairs. Maybe it's more vibey upstairs. Okay, we go, and then like to get upstairs, there's a door. So there's this cute guy by the door. He's just chilling with his friends, living his life. And then he sees us, and he opens the door for us, and we go upstairs. We're like,
Thank you so much.
and then I realize my purse is missing. I was like, where's my purse? Where's my purse? I was like, Deborah, we need to go downstairs. We need to find my purse. We run back downstairs, and then the guy opens the door for us again. I was like, hey, guy. And then my wig gets stuck onto the door. And then it literally
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
gets off my head, and it's like on the door. It's hanging on the door, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is the worst. I take my wig, I run to the bathroom, and Deborah follows me, and I'm like, Deborah,
This is the worst. I've lost my purse, my wig. Like, this is the worst. And she's like, girl, maybe we can reschedule for another day. Not all hope is lost. And I'm like, girl, I don't have the budget to reschedule for another day. We need to do this thing. No. Got it? Good.
I get my wig back on, and we go back out there, and we go to the nearest waitress, and we're like,
Hey girl, have you seen like a purse? It's red. And she's like, oh yes, someone did jump a purse. Is it this one?
and it is my purse. But it doesn't matter now because I was robbed. Anyways, that night I wasn't robbed, thank God. And I was like, Deborah, okay, girl, I have one more place that I'm thinking of that doesn't require entrance fee, and I think there's a dance floor. I've only been there once. Let's go. Let's see where the road takes us. Let's get our juice back. No. And she's like, okay, girl, let's go. And then we order the Uber, and it's like 30 rand. Uber's like 30 rand. We get there, and people are dancing. We're like, okay, cool. Let's get our footage, and let's get out of here. We get our footage, and babes, just as I thought, the music was trash. But I'm an actress, so I have to act like the music is amazing. I have to act like they're playing Starseed Disco.
They play my track, DJ, play something funky.
Anyways, guys, back to the video. Yo, for this scene, it took so much courage for us to be like, hey, can you just act like you're taking my memory stick and you're gonna play my track? And he was like, what? And it was loud, and we were just like, oh my gosh, please cooperate. And the danger comes when you leave your room. They say, can you leave your room? That's when the danger comes. Yo, guys, like, people were staring, people were looking, but I think it's also like, it's in my head, was, oh my gosh, people are staring, but people were staring. For
Guys, just
example,
staring
this
at
guy.
this young flag.
And go.
Next. So we were in town, and it was so hard to find the perfect location, because we were looking for a place where it looked like there was a lot of people dancing, you know, Starseed Disco, hello. But most of the places were lounge areas, and with our 100 Jan left, we didn't have a budget to go to a place where we needed entrance. So we went to the last location that I could think of, and the music sucked.
Okay, and go.
That concludes my first ever film and music video,
We don't care about
Starseed
that,
Disco
go.
Part 1. And it wouldn't have been possible without Deborah and, of course, Vivid Beauty. Before we went home with the 100 Jan we had left, we said we are going to have a drink. Because at the end of the day, computers crash and hard drives fail. Whatever Okari says, that. And girls just want to have fun. Yeah. Bye, guys.